Cybersecurity, to me, it's very close to my heart. When it comes to data center, right, cybersecurity takes center stage. There cannot be more important than cybersecurity. In the context of India, if you think about, right, it's even more important today in today's world. The word digitization is everywhere out there. It's written on everybody's forehead, if I have to say, right? You think about what you do from the time you wake up. The first thing is, your alarm, and then you check your WhatsApp and all of that. So, and then all the way till every single thing you touch until you go to bed back again with your setting your alarm again in the night. And if you just, take a moment to think through the kind of things that you do, and if you just extrapolate that across India, the Indian population, it's just overwhelming and it's even hard to digest. In this kind of a world, I think when it comes to cybersecurity, very little is being done. We have seen demonetization. There are a number of government initiatives. This is just again in the government sector. But then it plays a very important role on every single person. It touches every single person. The last time, if you take the, again, coming to the Indian context, I'm sure some of the experts in the room know this, but the last time the cybersecurity law has been framed is year 2000. I mean, as part of the information technology framework that was framed back in 2000. So it's been 16, 17 years since then. And I think it's been a long, long time. Every few years we saw a huge shift in technology paradigm. The world has spun probably a dozen times, right, upside down. So things has changed so fast, but then I think, especially in the context of cybersecurity, for India, again, I think there's a lot that needs to be done. But again, when it's kind of a government-framed thing. But while it is important, when it comes to private enterprises, I think it's onus on these enterprises to be able to not just say and stick to that old law that's out there. But then I think we are seeing a lot of things in daily lives, right? I mean, I don't want to take any names, but my friend from ENY here was just telling me that India is on the fourth, the list of, if you rank them on the number of cybersecurity attacks. So that's alarming, right? Especially in this context and with the small footprint that we are just getting started. And if it grows multifold in the next 5 years and 10 years, you can just only imagine. And today it's a wild, wild west, right? I mean, I was telling in Hyderabad, it's a wild, wild west. There is no proper process, there is no proper policy, there is no proper procedure. And it's a culture. I think cybersecurity, to me, more than technology, it's a culture, it's a process. And it needs to be adopted. It needs to be understood, and there is a lot of education that needs to be done when it comes to every single enterprise who is embarking on this journey of digitization. So the other thing, when I speak to my friends in the industry, and when it comes to cybersecurity, they say that, we have a solid cybersecurity, we have a solid firewall, in our company. I mean, to me, that doesn't cut it, right? I mean, yeah, it will do your job to some extent, but it won't really protect you. There's a lot more than that. There's a lot more than that. And I think it's, again, comes to that fundamental policy, the culture, the education, and everything that you need to put in place. And I think we'll hear quite a bit from the panelists and the other speakers today, what it means and how important it is and what should be done and, some of the BKMs. But then, again, like I said, I cannot, especially in Mumbai, we could not pick a better topic than cybersecurity with, banking and the financial industry and the e-commerce and some of the other major industries, Mumbai being the hub. We thought it's a great topic for us to kick off. I'll talk more about Pi probably towards the end of the event in my thanking note. But I'm looking forward to the discussions from the experts in the next few sessions, and we'll take it from there. Again, a warm welcome to all of you. Let's kick it off.